Welcome to Exchange Rates UK TV. It is the 27th of November 2021. Taking a look at Bitcoin here. Bitcoin, of course, has had a pretty rough drive south. Certainly, if we look back to the top of the market on November 10th, that was the prior most recent all-time high, current all-time high, but that was the date that it hit. You fast forward to where we are now, to the low that was made yesterday on Thanksgiving Day here in the States. Bitcoin's down minus 22.42%. So it's technically, using the measurements of the stock market, this is technically in a bear market. It's 20% down. Now, I think those measurements for cryptocurrencies are a little outdated because, of course, we know that a 20% move in cryptocurrencies is really nothing. That is might as well be like a Wednesday because it can rally significantly the next day. But what it has done within the Ichimoku system, at least, is it's come down to Senko Span B, which is the hardest area for prices to move above or below, and then to actually close above or below within the Ichimoku system. So that's where that is at. And the last time it did that was back on September 21st, was between September 21st and September 29th. And it was back then, the all-time high was at 52,944. It moved down even more. It's interesting that, like the news, like your Fox Business, CNBC, and some other, like Market Watch, they've all reported now that Bitcoin is in a bear market. They only reported that because equity markets sold off. There was no reporting by those same entities every time that Bitcoin has had a 20% or greater retracement between 2019 and 2021. There has almost been zero reporting on that. So it's like a little ridiculous. I mean, this is a normal pullback. In fact, 40% is a fairly standard corrective move for Bitcoin, between 33 and 40%. So this is really nothing. Could it go lower? Certainly. When I look at the weekly chart, the main thing that I've been paying attention to is the gap that exists between the candlesticks, the weekly candlesticks, the bodies of the weekly candlesticks, and that Tenkan-sen. So that has been filled. Is it going to hold against the Tenkan-sen? We'll see. That is near the 100% fib extension, that previous extension that we've drawn. But down at 50K, 49 to 50K, that is the Kijun-sen. And that would be a pretty normal place for it to go too. The weekly chart is fairly neutral here. The composite index is showing signs that it might cross down below its slow average. That would be fairly bearish. The last time that happened was back here in really the beginning of January 2021, which, really didn't result in overly bearish prices. We just kind of saw it rebound, so we'll have to see what happens. The RSI is not close to overbought yet on the weekly chart, which is something to pay attention to. It was back here, back in January of 2021. It was it was at extremes there, and there was an over. It went as low as 55% below its all-time high back between April and June. So, that is just kind of how that stuff works. But otherwise, man, I'm 4 minutes into this already. I'm not really worried about a prolonged sell-off here. I would expect to see support come in at 49 to 50K if it does drift lower, but finding support here would be totally normal as well. Thank you all for watching. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.